patterns are everywhere. The red strings prove the cover-up. They want you blind to the elite's plan. Aliens and banks are connected. Wake up!
Every conspiracy theory isn't some unhinged fever dream cooked up by your drunk uncle on Facebook. It's just a hypothesis wearing a tinfoil hat until some judge in a black robe slams the gavel and turns it into goddamn case law. Boom. Precedent. Binding. Now the suits have to pretend they didn't know, while the rest of us cackle like hyenas in the comments section. It's the legal system's version of, "I told you so, jackass." A conspiracy theory, by definition, is just two or more assholes agreeing to do something shady and hoping nobody notices. The government, corporations, churches, you name it, they've been playing this game since the dawn of trust us, bro. The magic happens in discovery, those delightful legal proceedings where lawyers rifle through emails, memos, and deleted Slack chats like raccoons in a dumpster. Suddenly, the wild-ass theory isn't paranoid rambling. It's Exhibit A, complete with footnotes and a side of perjury charges. Once a court rules it real, bam, case law. Future lawyers cite it, textbooks footnote it, and the next generation of whistleblowers gets to scream, "See, we weren't crazy, we were just early." Take the Tuskegee syphilis experiment. For 40 goddamn years, starting in 1932, the U.S. Public Health Service ran a study on hundreds of black men in Alabama, telling them they were getting free treatment while secretly letting syphilis ravage their bodies. Just a conspiracy theory, the skeptics sneered, until 1972, when the press dropped the receipts, a class action lawsuit hit, and the government settled for $10 million plus lifetime medical benefits. A federal panel called it ethically irresponsible. Translation: holy fucking war crime. Now it's textbook case law on medical ethics and informed consent. The men weren't guinea pigs, they were evidence. Your crazy uncle who said the government experiments on minorities? He just got upgraded to historically accurate prophet. Or how about, for decades, Big Tobacco swore up and down that cigarettes were basically herbal tea with a fun buzz. Conspiracy theory, cried the ad execs, while they buried studies showing lung cancer, heart disease, and that delightful, your lungs look like a coal miner's ashtray effect. Then came the 1998 Master Settlement Agreement and the 2006 federal court ruling in United States versus Philip Morris. Turns out the companies did run a massive racketeering enterprise to hide the risks and manipulate the science. Judge Gladys Kessler laid it out. The evidence is clear and convincing. Case law, baby. The theorists who said it was all a profit over people plot, they weren't wearing tinfoil. They were just ahead of the discovery phase. Don't get me started on MK Ultra, the CIA's greatest oopsie since they invented the heart attack gun. In the 1950s and 60s, the spooks dosed unsuspecting Americans with LSD, hypnosis, electroshock, and sensory deprivation in a twisted quest to perfect mind control. Because nothing says land of the free like turning citizens into unwitting lab rats. Conspiracy theory, the normies howled, until declassified docs, Senate hearings, and lawsuits forced the truth out in the 1970s. The agency destroyed most records, how convenient, but the surviving receipts made it official. The government was running a secret psyops program on its own people. Now it's cited in everything from ethics reforms to why your uncle still doesn't trust the feds. Precedent doesn't get more unhinged. Hell, even recent gems like Volkswagen's Dieselgate or Boeing's 737 MAX fraud circus fit the mold. VW engineers literally programmed cars to cheat emissions tests. And Boeing? Charged with conspiracy to defraud the FAA over safety shortcuts that killed hundreds. Court documents, settlements, the works. What was once tinfoil ramblings about corporate greed is now binding legal precedent that regulators have to pretend they care about. Here's the unhinged kicker. The courts don't care about your feelings or your political team. They care about evidence, depositions, and not looking like complete clowns when the receipts drop. Media calls you crazy? Government gaslights you? fine, until a plaintiff's lawyer subpoenas the group chat, and suddenly it's, "We regret to inform you this is now case law." Watergate? Proven political conspiracy that toppled a president and birthed ethics reforms. Scientology's Operation Snow White? Infiltrating the IRS and feds, convictions galore. Opioid crisis? Pharma giants caught in racketeering-level lies, billions in settlements. Each one started as Lowell, tinfoil, and ended as, "Please cite page 47 of the opinion." So next time some smug prick smirks, "That's just a conspiracy theory," hand them a mirror and say, "Not yet, asshole. Give it time for discovery." Because in this clown world, the only difference between a paranoid rant and landmark precedent is a good lawyer and a judge who's had enough coffee. The tinfoil hats were right all along. Keep raging, keep digging, and remember, the universe runs on patterns, not press releases. And when the gavel drops, pop the champagne, because you're no longer crazy. You're case law.